It's the AEW review. Unbelievable.
What a great fucking show. I was entertained for the most part. Loved Jake the Snake and the main event obviously. The promos were awesome. Hashtag learn WWE.
I can't believe it, man. Dude, what the hell did I just watch? Omar, thank you, Omar, for the donation, man. $11.50 coming in right away from our buddy Omar. We're going to have to find out what everybody thinks about that.
Everybody's dying laughing because Jake the Snake molested Brandy on TV.
I mean, what happened?
He humped her.
He fucking humped her.
he got in there. He was, fuck yeah.
Dude.
Showing that age.
I can't even believe how funny this show was tonight. Like, I don't even know where to begin with this.
Then he steps on the snake. Oh, God. Trailbound pointed that out to me, and I was like, oh, my God. That's priceless. God, dude, dragging the thing. Like,
dude, he fucking stepped on it.
I stepped on Damien. I don't give a fuck.
I told you guys.
7.
Well, I told you guys. Remember I said, like, this fucking guy did all this crazy shit to the snakes back in the day? He didn't give a shit. Told you Jake was nuts. You know?
Yes, indeed.
You know what I used to do? I used to make the snake drink my cum. Do you think one footprint means anything? I'd step on it again. Come on.
Like, this guy is fucking amazing. He's fucking unhinged, man. This show was...
You know he loves to drink urine, allegedly, so...
Yeah. Well, who doesn't? I mean, every once in a while, I like to,
Every once in a while, it's a good pick-me-up, but not daily.
Yeah, you know...
That's not my breakfast go-to option.
Well, you haven't lived yet, then. I mean, come on. Let's be honest.
I'm missing out, then. See? I knew it.
You're missing out on a lot of shit, bro.
It's the source
really
of life.
Are. Fucking Cody Rhodes. Let's start real quick at the beginning. Guys, thank you for the donations, by the way, off the top of the show. Big time, Omar. Thank you for that $11.50. Guys, tonight the theme donation has to be the Kenny Omega $11.50, so please feel free to rein in that $11.50 Kenny Omega donation if you'd like to. It's there for you. If you want a super chat, that's down there for you. If you want to donate, it's there for you. It's up to you. In the description box down below, the link to Streamlabs is there if you want to donate, PayPal, all that stuff. All these crazy alerts will pop up, as you know, and we have all the weird things I've been doing for like fucking 7 years, whatever it's been. We've added a lot of new donations. They're all down below. Go check them out. Have some fun if you'd like to tonight, if you want to. If not, just sit back and listen, hit the like button, share the shit. There was a couple things I missed tonight, so I'm anxious to go back and rewatch.
Yeah, Killer Kross's entrance on NXT was something else. I'll tell you that much.
Really?
Scarlett coming out with him. She has the most perfect ass. Say that.
Wait, are you actually specifically referring to the entrance itself? Because I missed.
Yes, the entrance itself. I watched. That was the only bit that I watched. I watched that match. So Karrion Kross, Killer Kross, whatever you want to call him at this point, Kross. But yeah, Scarlett came out with him, and it all starts in black and white. Definitely has that kind of gothic noir vampire feel to it, but it doesn't seem supernatural. It's really cool.
Wait a minute. I do so you like Aleister Black? I mean,
kind of, but not as. This is more like end of the world annihilation themed.
Okay.
It's got a good mix to it. So it comes out black and white. There's tons of fog, and the fog is that dense fog, so it stays in the ring after the match, or after the entrance, like into the match. So it gives that more of a artistic look to it as well. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah. A few people had tweeted it towards us, but I can send it to you.
Okay.
But yeah, that was all I saw from NXT. They did have 2 title matches tonight, so a lot of people said it was going to be a stacked show over there.
Well,
I'm curious to see what the chat says for that, but
yeah, this is one of those nights, Jake. I'll just tell you right now that I think I'm going to have to do a follow-up review. Like I'm probably going to do another.
I think so. I think you're right because everyone's saying that NXT was pretty damn cool.
Yeah, for as much as I liked AEW, people are saying NXT was great. People are saying AEW is great. But it's weird because it's one of those nights where, for weeks AEW had been, I think, beating NXT. And, tonight I feel like a lot of people are saying that AEW was a definite thumbs up tonight. But NXT went from being below them to being above them. So I don't know. Some people are saying that. So I don't know what that means. So we're going to have to get into that. Dude, Matt Hardy's head before he got slammed into that table tonight? He was about 4 inches or so away from that metal, steel, whatever that thing is called that lifts up shit.
Yeah, the scissor lift thing there.
Yeah, like you go flat down on your back of your head and the scissor lift, and then there's the steel beam of it. Like, he came so close to hitting that beam. It freaked me out. I seen that and was like, oh my God, he just almost died. Dude, what is, like, can we explain this to somebody who wasn't watching AEW? What the fuck is going on right here?
I mean, difficult.
Explain this to someone while I fix my mic. I mean, like, what the fuck on a football field? Like, what is happening
here?
I
mean, they did utilize the space well, so they went from spot to spot. At first, I didn't care for the way Jericho was struck by the car, the golf cart, but Sammy Guevara allowed himself to be taken out by it, so that made up for it entirely. And then, obviously, the numbers advantage, damn it, with JR. That was pretty funny, but his constant go-to line when it comes to the inner circle, but that's why it works. And it was very entertaining. It was very funny, had me laughing. And I'm glad they were able to really utilize the space. Because at first it was kind of drab, kind of predictable, and nothing really of note happened, and then you saw kind of Omega and, Jericho throw each other into the light bars that are in the tunnel where the entrances go through. And that was kind of the biggest spot up until that point. At least that stood out to me. And we did hear that Jericho's match next week will be against Pineapple Pete, so that's interesting.
Oh,
but
my God.
Yeah, I mean, besides breaking the light tube through the entrance, there really wasn't a hell of a lot of it. We saw a Twist of Fate and things like that, but didn't really feel like that big of a no-holds-barred street fight. Then, obviously, once they headed into the other parts of the arena, it really picked up. I mean, they're smashing each other into ATMs and pillars and into barricades, and Jericho cracked that wet sign floor till it, no, it was Jericho that got hit with it. Excuse me. Omega cracked him with it. It just broke into pieces. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Matt Hardy gets sent into the ice chest. Yeah, exactly, D. Welsh. And comes out as Damascus. That was funny. Once they got into the other parts of the arena, it really picked up and turned into a pretty wild brawl.
Yeah, it was pretty wild and funny, and I think I wish that the commentary was even more wild than it was. Although I think JR was funny, like at times, and was almost I don't know if it was bad, but it was like almost like a parody of himself that was funny. You know, it wasn't.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's one thing that I did notice, that like I didn't feel like, oh wow, like JR is so good on commentary here. It was more like listening to a parody, like that's funny because that's that JR classic thing, and maybe for like younger people too who have heard all these clips of JR, like by God, this whatever the hell, like they almost were like seeing the meme, like meme itself. If that make it, it was just weird.
Yeah.
But it was good, but it was just funny, like, and I think it was missing that Jericho on commentary. Like, I know that I say this every week, people think that I'm just fucking pandering or whatever, and I am, but MJF even, whoever, like, I wish there was another heel person on commentary.
Yeah,
You know?
no, I get that, and it is
That
needed.
could have been funny, like
especially because we've been used to having Jericho there as well for a few weeks, and that's added a little bit more entertainment. JR was nice to have back tonight. Yes, thank goodness the Dippin' Dots are okay, but you know, but really, it's just they were a mess for a while. They really were talking over each other more than a Skype or Zoom delay, and there was a lot of missed moments. You could tell where somebody was going to say something, then they kind of held their tongue.
Yeah.
I noticed that quite heavily in the first half an hour, I'd say.
I almost would have rather them talk over each other than like try to hesitate to who's gonna talk.
Yeah, that was it. A lot of hesitation. So
yeah, it was weird. But it was still pretty good. And I just put out a poll on Twitter, so hopefully you guys go vote on the poll because I'd like to hear from you guys about what do you think. Did you love NXT tonight? Did you think NXT was better? Did you think AEW was better? Did you think they both sucked? Did you think they were both good? What did you think tonight? I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear from my NXT friends who loved NXT or AEW, no matter what. You know, so far the poll, you know, just went up on my new Twitter account since I'm banned on Twitter. My old account is banned. You got to follow my new one, which is at JCS Commentary. At
I
JCS.
and several others went ahead and sent you the entrance as well. So for Cross with Scarlett.
Oh, thank you. Okay, we'll take a look at that. Because I missed that completely. I didn't see any of that at all. I was, unlike last week, I fell asleep and missed the whole thing. This week I was laying down, and I went to bed at 7, woke up at 7:45, and watched the show, and I was pretty tired. So while I was watching the show, I was sort of waking up, but also resting. So I was worried that I was going to give this a bad, like almost a worse review than I would have because I was so tired, which is what happens on WWE a lot. But no, instead it was waking me up, and it really crescendoed with this fucking ending that I was watching that I couldn't believe I was watching. It was just so ridiculous.
Knowing, even though we don't, because usually I don't like tape shows just because the spoilers are out there.
Yeah.
So that's typically my only, gripe with them.
Yeah.
And AEW did several things correct right off the bat. Adding fans back, obviously they seem to be taking precautions because all of the non-wrestling fans that were there, I'm saying people that aren't actually wrestling for AEW, they went ahead and had masks on the entire duration of the show. You noticed that when they were in the concourse area fighting towards the Jaguars field and whatnot, you saw that all the fans there had masks on. So they're trying to be safe. People were close together, but at least they're wearing masks.
Well, I mean, if they're allowed to go to the beach, all humping each other everywhere, I mean.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, the social distancing is being laxed in many areas. So we'll see how it turns out in 2 weeks. But
yeah, we'll see.
At least for tonight, the addition of Pyro returning as well was nice. It gives you a greater sense of normalcy. And I noticed a few people, like Steven mentioned it before, saying that AEW is trending 2 and NXT is trending number 5 worldwide right now. So ratings should be good tomorrow that, social media's up and they were live tonight, both shows. I think that helps as well when people know that they aren't pre-taped, spoiled or not. Even for me, that made a difference. Like I said, usually, so long as I don't know the outcome, it's not too bad. But knowing they were live tonight, that was a bit more of an energetic feel to the overall presentation. The pyro returning, the people in the audience cheering and booing and reacting.
Yeah, there was an environment.
It gave you a sense of normalcy again.
There was a vibe to the environment, anything can happen, that environment. So, yeah, dude, I feel you on that, big time. I was way more excited. But I'm happy to put these people at risk for the sake of our entertainment. I mean, to be honest.
Hey, that's what you get paid for. That's your hazard pay.
Yeah. Fuck
I mean, I didn't even know, honestly, till I heard
yeah.
the final card for NXT, or not, excuse me, NXT on the head, for Money in the Bank earlier today, that the New Day was the tag champions.
Yeah.
I thought that Miz and Morrison were still the tag champs.
I forgot. I didn't know.
That's terrible. Like, I legit had no clue. I don't know when the belts change hands. Couldn't tell you.
It was Friday, I guess.
Usually people ask me, they're like, oh, I'm up to date. You know, it's just SmackDown especially, I have not given a shit about
I
at
think
all.
it was, I haven't cared about SmackDown. It's got to be on Friday because I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so...
And honestly,
just,
dude, like, I'm serious. Like, I don't know if there's been a time like this ever in history. I've known everything that's going on. Like, normally I know everything that's going on, what's going on. This is what I do. I mean, as far as belts go, especially, like, but this is, sure, there were jokes when things got passed around, but, dude, this has been a mess of a time. Like, I think we're all kind of, I think I've used this to take a little bit of vacation mentally as well. You know, where, like, I'm like, whatever. You know, whatever. It is whatever. I don't care. And, you know, maybe that's a bad thing, and I should pay more attention, but I don't know, man. Like, I feel like, make me care. Make me pay attention.
Oh, exactly. I mean, I think the only interesting thing with WWE right now isn't really a storyline or you know, any type of feud going on. It's just the idea of the Money in the Bank ladder matches consisting at the same time. I mean, they're going to be happening all at once. So that's a really interesting concept.
Right.
And the idea of them going to the roof and battling, you know, it's got that Halloween Havoc feel to it with the monster trucks. So let's bring it on. Somebody has to get thrown off the roof. They've been teasing it. Something's going to happen. But I hope it's not just we're like, look, we're on the roof, but there's a ring. Like, I hope they do more with it than they're just being like, we put a ring on the roof. You know, isn't that awesome?
Yeah, right. With the rings on the roof. Like,
there's a ring on the roof.
And again,
right.
that's the stuff that Vince should be doing on the fucking Raw. Like,
exactly.
Like,
so,
whatever.
But this concept is intriguing. And I've heard that because both matches are going on at the same time, I mean, some people were worried it was going to take up this great deal of time or be super short. And apparently both combined are not an hour in length. So,
dude, I'm telling you, I can't fucking... AEW fucking killed me tonight, dude. I don't know what the hell, dude. I'm sorry.
Well, no, you're right. But see, that's the thing. There were storylines that I'm intrigued about. I'm glad that the Dark Order is finally doing something with Brody Lee.
Yeah.
You know, and AEW is kind of giving him the push. I mean, they have to be careful about it because you don't want to have Moxley just beat him and bury him. Yeah. You know, so they have to handle this right. But I could see a lot going forward that could be pretty damn good with the, you know, the Shield and the Wyatt family going head to head for the AEW championship. That's interesting. I'm really kind of, you know, at a standstill with who I'm going to choose to win the TNT title tournament because both make sense for booking and personal reasons.
Yep.
We have a good amount of build going into the women's division right now. I mean, there's a lot that they're doing right. I'm curious if they're going to reschedule their War Games Blood and Guts match at any time in the future.
Right.
You know, because that was pretty much what they were building up to.
Yeah, they were really building up to that. I would say that...
That's why they brought in Matt Hardy. So
I would say that we're in a parallel universe right now still, right? We're in that skewed timeline Back to the Future 2 style. So at some point, I would think we're going to end up back where we were supposed to be going. But right now, you know, we're kind of in this alternate timeline. You know, and what about Hangman Page? Don't you think that whole story, this is something we haven't talked about much, that whole Hangman Adam Page story with the Bucks and everything, they were really, like, building that, I thought, pretty well and interestingly.
It was great to me.
That dropped off the fucking planet.
Well, because he's not there. So.
Right. Like, that's just all of that.
Keep it going without your key player.
I just can't believe it, man. Like, it's kind of amazing how deep they were into that, and that whole thing just ruined. But with
the Young Bucks aren't there either, so it kind of works without those three key proponents being present.
Yeah,
I don't think it's, to me, it's not like a Vince-ism where like, oh, we just forgot about the story entirely. It is unfortunate that it's on the back burner, but I know in my heart that they're going to revisit it. They have to. How could they not?
What shocks me,
it was too good not to.
But what still shocks me about it, though, is that we haven't seen, like, you know, like vignettes or video or like a Skype conference with them all. and maybe they don't get along on the Skype conference, and like Adam Page walks away or leaves the call, things like that, and they really.
I don't disagree, but devil's advocate, maybe people feel like they've already been there with that by them doing the side-by-side interviews, and that would be overkill at this point. Especially you're paying a good deal of time to people that aren't there, so you're taking away from people that are.
What about Adam Page getting drunk and making an embarrassment of himself? Maybe the Young Bucks are like, "Yo, man, like, listen, like, we love you and it's funny and stuff, but at the same time, like, we have to think about, like,
yeah, you're supposed to be growing up here and maturing.
Yeah, we're part of this company. We're part owners and managers of this company, and like, you did that thing last week, and like, we had executives calling us like upset and embarrassed and like, intoxicated on TV like that, and we have kids that watch us and stuff. And it'd be funny if he just was like, fuck you guys, fuck, that type of thing. But anyway, but what my point though about AEW is I feel like they just keep rolling with the punches. Like it's almost like,
and it's been interesting. Nothing's been like next level, granted, but they've still been pretty much continually firing.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're rolling with the punches. I mean, look at these shows, man. I know I got to bring it up every week, but we're about 600 people watching us right now for AEW review, which is about right. I think our AEW reviews in the past, when it was hot, we were hitting around 800 people. But the WWE reviews, we were hitting 1,200 people, and now we're doing 600 on a WWE Raw, and we're almost doing 600 on an AEW.
Yeah.
So that shows you the interest in AEW. The interest in AEW isn't much different. We lost maybe 200 live listeners, and maybe we'll have them yet. Maybe tonight we'll still have them yet. Maybe we'll get up to 700 viewers or 600 something viewers. Well, our Raw review, when we're doing Raw reviews, last Monday was 680. I mean, we're getting people are interested in AEW still because they're rolling with the punches. With WWE, it feels like they took a step back, and they were already bad as it was. So WWE, WWE is pathetic, and we're not just this isn't just hating at this point. The people that still say that, dude, I don't care, pandemic or not pandemic. It doesn't matter. This is the response we're seeing. Let me quickly say I'm gonna get into these first two things real quick. Then I'm gonna listen to what you say, and I'm gonna grab my coffee upstairs. The opening match again with Cody Rhodes, I thought was great. I think there was a few little missteps in it, and they did a good job, especially Cody, of filling it up. I don't know why, but Joey Janela took a back step here. He almost appeared to be like a glorified jobber, but not really. Like I don't want to say that, but not because not a jobber. But what I'm saying is like a glorified sort of like, I don't know.
I know what you're saying too, because I like him, but you don't want to be like, oh, he's an overblown loser. But that's like, oh, Joey Janela's coming up. It feels like, hey, he's going to be the one to lose, guaranteed. Yeah, he's kind of getting into that rut.
Like I get it because they're trying to string wins with Cody, and he beat Darby and everything. So, but
so have him, face someone else if you're trying to, especially your faces that you don't have too many over that are over.
Yeah,
don't have these people beat. So
I would say like, Cody Rhodes is A tier, Darby Allin is B tier, Joey Janela might be C or D tier. And but anyway, I thought
But it could be built up to be more.
I think Joey,
fans do like him.
I like Joey. I really do. I like Joey.
And he's got a great work ethic. I mean, that's for damn sure. We've seen him next to close kill himself in the ring a few times now.
Yeah, he did a good job tonight, selling and everything he did. There was a few little missteps they had, but they did really good. I thought it was another good opening. I liked the opening. I liked the two of these guys together. Joey made it look good. The Crossroads.
I think it would have been better to have someone like Shawn Spears, who has already lost and is kind of at a low point right now, lose another match. Because for him, it doesn't really hurt him anymore to lose again when he's already in that position.
What I don't like about that is I think Joey Janela is a guy who can move around and give you an exciting match. I don't think Shawn Spears and Cody would have given us an opening match that would have been as exciting as this.
That I can see.
Shawn Spears' style. I can't name. Can you name matches that Shawn Spears? Wow, that match.
Yeah, no, nothing that's been mind-blowing.
Shawn Spears is very grapply and slow and sort of like classic WWE style, but with no. I don't know. There's something about him, man. There's something not there. You know, like the Perfect 10 was great, the song was great, but without the Perfect 10, without the without that and his 10 and all that other stuff, he's pretty decent on the mic and on the promos. He's pretty decent, but in the ring, he's kind of just regular, whatever. So I'm glad it was Joey, because I think Joey and Darby are way better with Cody than Sean would have been in a just one-off wrestling match that's happening. Now, their story was pretty good, and I like that. I like Sean Spears, but I wouldn't have, it wouldn't have been good. It probably would have been forgettable, but this Joey Janela one, I could watch it again. So good beginning for Cody and Joey. I thought that was a good start to AEW tonight. And then, dude, Jake fucking molested Brandy. You're right. We're going to talk about that in a few minutes. I'm going to grab my coffee, though. But how about this lady, this woman, this 18-year-old girl who came up and wrestled Nyla? That girl, I didn't give a fuck about Nyla, and all I could hear was that man voice roaring, the whole time she was yelling and cutting promos, and it was weird. Threw me off. I don't know what it was. It just, I couldn't get over it. And my own ignorance, I guess, and whatever. And then, what was her name? Kazi or Kazini or Paige something?
I'm trying to go back into my notes here.
Somebody write her name in the chat. I can't remember, but my God, did she sell. She was...
Kenzie Page.
Oh, my God. Kenzie Page was selling. She was just, falling everywhere, she was catching air.
She's 18. She was trained by Tom Pritchard and Ricky Morton, so that says it.
There you go, man. I see the Tom Pritchard for sure, and I see the Ricky Morton for definite sure.
I wonder what Pritchard's doing now, since he was so heavily involved with, what was before NXT. So,
well, I'll tell you what, that girl, that was amazing. She's
got the makings of a star. I see exactly what you're saying. So,
oh my God, dude, she was so beautiful in that ring tonight. She made Nyla Rose or whatever look like a fucking $1 million, and she just.
I only wish the match was longer.
Yeah, it was weird. She was a jobber, but it was man, she went out that oh my God, dude, she went out there and made the best of all of that time. And I guess maybe in a way it's not good that I'm coming out talking about her over everything. But let me play a donation here. We get some donations coming in.
Ho, 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 Merry.
Oh, no. I got too drunk. I got too drunk on Christmas time. It's the Soundwave 92.
Christmas night. I got too drunk on Christmas night. I should have hung myself from the Christmas lights.
Should have hung yourself.
I got too fucking drunk on Christmas night. I got too fucking drunk on Christmas night. I should have hung myself from the Christmas lights. I got too fucking drunk on Christmas night. I hope Santa runs me over with his goddamn sleigh.
Oh no, Santa. Ho ho poo.
I should have got drunk on Christmas. Woo.
Very solid 7 out of 10. Loved the main event, but Jake dry humping Branny with a snake on top was the highlight of the night.
Oh my
Best
God.
part is Tony Khan tweeted out Cody was in the shower when that happened and someone said he might need 2 showers tonight, lol.
Oh my God, Cody Rhodes was in the shower while Randy was getting raped with the snake.
I told you me and Damien used to do that.
Tony Schiavone had to say that on Twitter,
Oh
they
my
couldn't tell us
God.
that. Because they tried saying, the locker room's so far away that they have to take a golf cart to get there.
Right.
And I thought that line was just to set up the golf cart being there.
Oh my God, dude. I mean, the funny thing is...
Cody's washing his asshole while his wife's being molested by Roberts.
The funny thing about that made me laugh really bad is for the last year, I've been doing Jake the Snake impressions. And on so many of these goddamn, fake, Jake the Snake Roberts parodies where I'm like...
And I was in the hotel room.
A lot of the jokes were that, Jake would fuck the snake and come in the snake's mouth, and the snake would help him rape women, and all these things that I've said as Jake the Snake Roberts over the past year or longer even, really. And there it was tonight. Like, it was like I had people texting me going like, Jesus, dude, he really does do those things you said. It's not just a joke, Jake. It's real. I'm going to get my coffee.
No doubt about it. I mean, Cody did say, too, to sell the fact that, I won't be there. He said, about to hit the showers. And this was at 9:12. So, I mean, right before everything went down. About to hit the showers. Before I do, let me just say I'll fight Joey Janela anywhere. One of my favorite opponents. And welcome the Nasty Leroy to the Nightmare family. So, yeah, I know we have that coming out. But, Pineapple fucking Pete will be interesting for sure. AEW was fined by the Maryland State Athletic Commission for that unsanctioned match. Ridiculous that this actually happened. But Kenny Omega and Jon Moxley, when they had their, lights out match at Full Gear, it cost AEW $10,000. Granted, not that expensive for them, but in the grand scheme of things, it's still ridiculous. In the complaint, it was noted that Moxley hit Omega with a barbed wire wrapped baseball bat across the back 3 times. It was noted that Mr. Smith used a barbed wire wrapped broom across Mr. Good's back, and he swept him with the bristles. So, hey, I mean, like it does say, small price to play for a great match, but there's bigger ramifications if you have any repeat offenses, and that's kind of the issue here. It's not the $10,000 fine, but this is what happened. So former WCW announcer Christopher Crews sent in the complaint. He said, look, the easy thing to say in response to the fine levied on AEW by the commission is that it is pocket change for a billionaire. I get that. But it ain't nothing, and it is public, or will be on May 20th when the commission meets and then posts the consent order on its website. So basically he knows that if they continue to pull these kind of stunts, at least especially there, Maryland will go ahead and increase, to the next level of whatever it may be. So it goes to fines, and then you can even face jail time. It's a bit discouraging, to say the least, but just get Tommy to cover the fine. We'll all be set, and you can buy a few masks while he's at it. As Joe was saying, though, I did like the Cody and Janela match. That was a good opening. Cody, obviously they both put on a hell of a showing, and Cody wins. In the end, he hits his crossroad finisher, scores the pinfall, shakes Joey's hand. It was a fun opening match, and I'm glad it wasn't hardcore, more traditional, because we don't get to see Joey always in that kind of light. So granted, he lost, but still looked good. We saw a bit more of the crowd now as well, and we had said it many times in the past few weeks. Even just a little bit of noise helps a great deal. So I was excited to see Pyro back. Then we got Nyla Rose, AEW Women's Champion, taking on Kenzie Page. It was a 2-minute and 20-second bout. Really short. I mean, she sets Page up and gets her power bombs, and then the Beast Bomb, gets the 3 count. Not much to it. Girls sold very well. It's just a typical squash match. But I know it's been a while since we've seen Nyla Rose on TV, so it's kind of good to get her back into that dominant role per se in the minds of fans, but I wish we could have seen a little bit more from her, even on offense in this, just so she can try and look like a bit more of a badass. But they went ahead and they showed all the women beforehand that have been making waves as well, showing Dr. Britt Baker and all she's done recently and how she's fighting for a title shot, same as a few others. So it's interesting. And the women's division is finally starting to take a better shape overall. MJF gave a great promo. He's always good. We make comparisons to him being fantastic, and for a reason. He's so damn entertaining. He goes on to say, I'm not The Rock. I'm not Roddy Piper or Ric Flair. I'm something the business has never seen before. And as much as he's like or reminiscent, reminds us of other stars, he does have his own way about himself. So I'll give him that. He is his own man. And each week he's just so damn impressive and thoroughly entertaining. I'm excited to see him back from injury. It's been funny to see him stick with this. And next week, he said he gets us back on his throne, and we see that he'll be having a match next week. So we'll see him in person. We don't know against who yet, but speaking of Sean Spears, he delivered a promo, as well, and talked about the Archer versus Dustin feud and blamed Cody for not saving his brother from the bloody beating that he took. That's the truth. I mean, Cody was right there after he got his head slammed in and didn't save him, so could have thrown in the towel, but Cody instead didn't want what happened to him to happen to his brother. And they did say that, even Spears said it tonight, Dustin's career is over, and he couldn't live with it himself, if he saw what Cody did. And that's interesting. I'm really curious to see where they go with this. Does Dustin make a return just to take on his brother once more? Do we see bad blood between these two? Or is he understanding and does truly, take his last bow and not wrestle anymore? I don't think he's done yet, because it wasn't, I don't want to say it was anticlimactic for the match itself, because the match was overstated very well, and they went ahead and made a great impact showing how brutal Archer could be, but it didn't feel like a grand enough stage. No audience to react, happening just on the weekly show. I feel like Dustin deserves a bigger send-off than that. So if that truly was his last moment, I find that to be a bit underwhelming. Hopefully we do see at least one more match from him on a grander scale, some big scheme that they have planned. But if not, I mean, he's got a hell of a legacy to live by.
I would think that, I would think that was a setup for him to, return at some point for, not a match. I mean, not that he won't come back for a match, but you know what I mean?
Even if they do something unsanctioned, oh, no, I retired, but I'm here on my own terms as a man, even if they did something like that.
Unless there's an injury that we don't know about or something that is going on that we don't know about. I mean, that way he can say that. And like you said, he can come out and help Cody at one point or something like that. Oh, he's back. Here he is. And then the whole thing was just to get sympathy and
yeah, because that's why I'd assumed that Cody would have thrown in the towel and said, well, I didn't want to see you get completely destroyed. And then his brother could say, well, you ended my career. And then he can kind of go back on that saying, well, I didn't lose. My brother lost for me.
Yeah.
So my career's not over, and my last match will be against my brother. That kind of thing.
Yeah, something.
To give him more of a fitting send-off, but
I'd be surprised if that was it for him. Let's go back to the donations again, man. We got to give it up for, and hopefully the stream doesn't freeze, but we got to give it up for Soundwave 92, I believe, is the top donation of the night. So I think it's Soundwave 92 with the $31 Christmas time donation. So we got to put the belt on Soundwave 92, which I will do in just a second here, or at least temporarily, unless somebody beats that. I think somebody might, actually, but if they do. Dude, that ending, though, that ending killed me, man. I agree, Tom. That ending, dude, the AEW, it was so chaotic and ridiculous with Matt Hardy that I found it to be hilarious. I think that there are going to be some people that don't like that, that are going to be, annoyed by that. I think if you liked the ridiculous, the end of AEW is great. But if you're one of those people that really likes the very seriousness, or whatever you want to call it, of it.
Yeah, analytical, sports-based, which they originally marketed themselves as.
Yeah, they wanted to be that, but, this is obviously...
That's why they were having, the ranking system, and...
Obviously, this...
Didn't live up to that, but...
This stuff right now caters to, we need some ridiculous here. We need that. We need ridiculous. So, you're going to get ridiculous because I think they need it. So here's some more donations.
I think with or without quarantine, it would have happened, but...
Yeah, you're probably right.
Had to be the most tamed snake I've ever seen, even after being stepped on. This show had everything almost. I loved it. 8/10 almost felt normal again.
Well, the only thing, Firebird, that made the snake okay, because, yeah, you're right, the snake was less intimidating than usual. It wasn't, giant and also very aggressively moving. But what made it okay, Firebird 87, and thank you for the $6.50. I think the only way you can trigger the $6.50 is the regular donation, not the super chat. My bad, dude. Didn't play on that. I think was that it was rapey. What he was doing to her was like rape. And so the snake being kind of docile was even creepier in a way. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody. But this just little drippy, rainy snake as it molested her and he rubbed it all over her, and this sexual, it was very, very gross and creepy. And it actually added to that sort of nasty vibe. I don't know.
Yeah, especially when he's been talking.
right. Oh my God, that's gotta be Kane.
My name is Kane, and I'm donating.
Good God Almighty, it's Kane.
Your Jake the Snake sex calls became a reality. Smiley face.
I know, man. I can't believe Omar. See, I don't know, dude, what's going on, but you're right, dude. The Jake the Snake Roberts sex calls became a goddamn reality tonight. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, you couldn't, like, that's the character, like, the weird, the Jake the Snake
Perverted,
Roberts.
yeah.
Yeah, I believe, which he probably
Creepy
was.
old man.
Which he was, but, like, we've been portraying him that way, and he literally embraced it tonight. I mean, is this guy watching the show?
And what about, Dr. Britt Baker feeding brandy to the guys? She's like, here, go get molested.
Yeah.
Jake. She put, she DDTs her on the outside and then throws her into the ring, knowing what's waiting for her. So.
Yeah, she DDTs him like for Jake, and then goes, here, now fuck her with a snake.
Yeah, because I wasn't sure if they were going to have Lance, pull a little intergender wrestling at first and hit her. Maybe do the head claw, take her down, knock her out, that kind of way. She passed out. Yeah. But instead they had Brandy come in and take the hit. So, deliver the blow, I should say.
I mean, like I didn't even think of how funny that is, but yeah, that's pretty fucking hilarious.
Go get molested. Yeah,
Yeah, she was
chucking her ass in the ring.
That actually is pretty goddamn funny, and I hadn't thought of it. That's funny as shit. Holy shit, is that funny?
Yeah, I mean the whole, but it was so well done. The return of Damien, number 7 or 8, whichever snake they're on. The match was good with QT. And basically I like the ending more this week by the way he pulled off the claw. So, because the one against Dustin didn't look great towards the end, I feel. Right. I feel like this one looked a little bit more devastating. So.
Yeah.
But he really made sure to slam Marshall's head into the mat. So.
That shit was so funny, man. I couldn't. I don't know. Like, I just
go get raped.
Like I was watching, like thinking, this is pretty good. Like it's all right. I'm watching this, whatever.
Yeah, it wasn't mind blowing, but still entertaining.
But when it got to those moments like that, and other things, like that's when it was like I would just start like crying out, like laughing, crying, like. And yeah, people were wondering where my video with Tommy is earlier. I'm sorry, I had to take something out of the end of it there. And YouTube takes 7,000 hours to render when you just edit 3 seconds of video. So all to edit 3 seconds of somebody's number out that got displayed. So I made it private so I could fix it. And all
because what a stream this was. You two sitting at a bar shooting the shit, and it really got quite wild at times.
Yeah, we were at a bar.
I heard a good chunk of it in between doctors, and it was so damn funny at certain points.
Now, when you say in between doctors, do you mean like sexually in between doctors, or do you mean like?
Oh yeah. I get myself all oiled up before I got to talk to them on Zoom. Get the nipple tassels out. They know what they're paying for.
So you were like Britt Baker then, like kind of.
Oh yeah, feeding them right into it. Yeah, here, go get molested.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Got to throw the snake in there.
Ugh. I don't know why that was so uncomfortable to me. Like I don't know what it is. Super uncomfortable.
But you liked it.
It was just uncomfortable. What you just did was uncomfortable to me.
But you liked it.
Like you're making me sick right now to my stomach.
But you want more of it, and you can't help yourself.
I want to taste Jake Roberts' snake.
Like, do you know that? I want to taste his fucking snake. Did you know that?
Who wouldn't? Ladies are still lining up. It's always funny when he was doing the house shows, just plastered out of his mind.
Right now.
And he'd walk up, and the ladies would start rubbing his chest, and he would just like force his hands or their hands onto his crotch and just be like, "Yeah, just touch it for Jake." He would start humping girls' legs and stuff. You'd see these great fan shots, and it's like, "What are you doing, Jake?" And of course, the women are all for it, so no harm, no foul. They're in love with him still to this day.
Right.
He was a bit of an icon, obviously, back in his time. So people that grew up idolizing him, they're not going to be offended. But, oh, my God, some of them are just so unabashedly, Me Too'd. It's insane.
You want to know what's funny is I had to blur that something out that I was just talking about. And, like, the YouTube thing didn't even get it right. I mean, he got it right, but what it did was it overcompensated. and it like blurred Tommy's face out, like, and it blurred like other things out for like 20 minutes. On
Oh
like,
my
look at
God.
this, like it's all fucked up. Oh my God, is that fucking hilarious? Anyway, but so people were wondering why that went down. It's because of that. But now it's fixed and it's back up. So everybody that
All
wanted to
right.
go watch
Yeah, that stream was something else. You guys are just too damn entertaining together.
I had too much fun, man. But anyway.
Well, I like the setup. You know, you got your virtual bar going on. You bring somebody in, you sit down, and Tommy with the nod comments had me cracking up. You know, you just got to give him a nod.
Yeah, you give him a little pat on the back.
Give him a little nod.
Let me see here. It's back. Let me see here.
You know what happens when you give them that nod? You know, they should respect that. If not, you just got to punch them in the face. You're like, Tommy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm sorry that
Santana and Ortiz next week versus Broken Matt and Kenny Omega. That'll be good.
You know,
as well,
people
so.
complain, so I was just typing because people are retarded, like fucking Johnny No Life and JR the Ford the Third were bitching about the fact that my video was down, but you know, at the end of the video there was 3 seconds where the like a phone number was on the thing, so I took it down. And
you didn't even have to do that. That was just nice of you to be considerate.
I blurred well, no, I mean, I can get in trouble for it. So I blurred the number and I blurred the screen because I like my channel and what I do, and I also like other people's privacy. So
I thought Tommy showed something.
I'm sorry. It might have been, it was me. Well, no, it wasn't. It was me, but Tommy like left Skype or whatever, and like because I was playing a joke on him and whatever. Anyway, I caught it in time and fixed it, but it took 7 hours to render it. So I'm sorry that I took 7 hours to render, you fucking faggot assholes. But it took 7 hours to render because YouTube's a piece of shit. But now it's back up, so everybody can stop crying. It's back up for you, whole thing in its entirety. Nothing was changed.
Or free, can't complain.
You can't edit out anything in the middle of the show. Luckily, it happened at the end. Because you can't really edit out things in the middle of the show. You can blur something, and you can, I guess you could re-upload it and edit it, but you can't just edit something out of the middle of a show. That's impossible on YouTube. So you can't go in the middle of a show and edit 5 minutes out. It doesn't work like that. That doesn't exist, I don't believe. So you can blur stuff, and I blurred it. But anyway, it's back up, so everybody can relax. It's back up. Oh, my God. It was down for 6 hours, so I didn't get fucking my channel taken away from me. Sorry that I had to take it down for 6 hours. But it's back up. So, sorry. I did tweet out that I told you why it was gone. It's back now. You're going to be okay. It's back. Sorry. Just fucking people are retarded, like, in this fucking community. Soundwave92, thanks for the $31, dude. I appreciate that. You are the top donator of the stream. Let me go back to the donations because we are getting behind here. NXT, AEW, which one did you like more? The poll is going on Twitter still at this time, so you can go check out Twitter. My new Twitter is at JCS Commentary. It looks like AEW is dominating that poll. Like, dominating. It's fucking 115 votes so far. 73% for AEW. 11% for NXT. 7% tie. Both bad. 7%. That's a little shocking, but that's pretty low still. But yeah, I'd expect these. I thought maybe NXT would be a little higher, but that's about what I thought. So I can see that the poll's still gonna go. So keep it coming on the poll. And here's Super Chat.
Party.
They should have gone out on the field. That would have been epic.
Gerald Armstrong, thank you for the $4.99. They should have gone out on the field. That would have been epic. Yeah, I mean, they kind of did. They sort of. They went to the NFL Sunday background or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah.
Gerald Armstrong. What's up, Gerald Armstrong? Thank you for the donation. I like it. Wow, we are behind, huh? Holy shit. There's some more donations. Let's let them ride. Let them come in. Let's let them all play. The pole looks like an inner circle middle finger. Yeah, it kind of does. They've started to become known for that, you know? Both bad, Jesus. Thank you, Gerald.
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it. That's
Want
it.
some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
NXT was great tonight. Karrion Kross and Scarlett entrance was fire. I'm loving heel Gargano and Candice and their new music. Charlotte Io was good. Dreamed must be getting punished for the nudes lol. Finn Balor NXT is so...
Finn Balor NXT is so much better than the main roster. Yeah, you think that they're... Alexa Sweetass, thank you. Looks like they may be worried about Dream.
Eat our own shitty in Philly, we're gritty. Yo, this whole city, we're gritty. Yo, we might eat our own shitty. Yeah, eat our own shitty. In the city of Philly, we eat shitty. We're gritty as can be. We can survive off our motherfucking own feces. In Philly, we're gritty. In Philly, we're gritty. This whole city, we'll eat our own shitty. In Philly, that's why our mascot looks like a...
I know this is a AU review, but holy shit, Karrion Kross has a top 3 NXT entrance of all time already. NXT entrances I'm talking about. It's amazing, holy fuck. I never seen anything like that in wrestling, it was great.
Dick has herpes. Let's check it out. Because I missed it. Did you say you tweeted it to me, Jake?
Yeah, several people did. Tagged you in it, and I sent it to you on Facebook.
All right, let me go take a look at this. Yo, Dick has herpes. What's up, Dick has herpes? One of the classic donators, as always. Dick has herpes.
Besides Scarlett's lip sync to it, if they zoom out a little bit, like Trailbound said, I think it would be better because the timing of it was a little bit off. But still, the entrance is friggin' next level badass.
Let's see here.
Like I said, it's got this end of the world apocalypse feel to it. To me, anyways.
Let's see. I'm looking for it. Where the fuck is it? You tweeted it to me?
Yep.
Fucking Twitter.
A few different people did. I sent it to you also as a link on Facebook.
I keep finding our stream instead. Like, what the fuck? All right, guys. I'm looking for the entrance to Killer Cross or whatever because I want to go watch it. I'm going to react to it right now. I'm going to watch it right now. I got things from 50 minutes ago. Was it about 50 minutes ago?
Yeah, roughly. 42 minutes ago, I believe it was. Around
Oh, man. I don't... Why the
still
fuck?
check.
I don't see it anywhere.
Bernard tweeted it to us at 10:16.
Oh, here it is. Okay, found it. Cool. All right. Killer Cross. Kind of sounds like a Nine Inch Nails thing. Jesus. Kind of fucking Rocky Horror beginning. Almost. I'm gonna get a copyright for this for sure. Dude, I'll tell you what, that reminded me of like Rocky Horror. Like not cheesy, But, like, that reminded me of the fucking... I know that that's weird to say, because I think Rocky Horror is a little more campy. This is a little more, like you said, apocalyptic.
Yeah, and the ground fog that's in the ring stays there when the match commences, so that was pretty cool.
Wow, I gotta watch this again later. But yeah, that reminded me of like Riff Raff and what's her face?
Magenta?
Magenta at the beginning. That's what that kind of reminded me of.
It's astounding.
Yeah, that's what I got. I'm serious. Like if
Oh no, I can as soon as you brought the brother and sister act up, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like imagine if you took that Rocky Horror scene and you made it more like we're gonna make this into like a very dark, sick horror movie, like or like about whatever. Yeah, dude, I'm serious. Like that's weird. I know that comparison. That's the comparison. She comes across that way in the whole thing. I don't know. This is different though, so I like it because like good on them because we've never. I mean,
and
I
she's
don't know.
got that perfect ass. So,
God damn it, who's the chick?
Scarlett Bordeaux.
Really? Like I don't even recognize her. Why don't I recognize her?
From Impact. She used to be the one to do the lap dances there.
No, I mean,
That's
like I don't recognize her though. Like it's weird. Like I didn't even recognize.
She's been
her.
signed to NXT for quite some time, but
yeah, but and we didn't expect her to be with him, right?
I mean
like we
they
thought,
are dating in real life, but I didn't think they'd be together as an item in, the actual company itself.
Yeah, wait till they
not as a gimmick. No,
that was crazy. Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, it does have kind of like a Nine Inch Nails Evanescence sound to it.
Nine Inch Nails. Yeah, exactly. Mixed with Evanescence. That's weird.
Yeah,
like
I said that on Twitter, and I agree entirely.
Wow, yeah, you're right. That's weird. Yeah, very much. That's crazy. I like it. Sounds like I'm gonna like that. We'll find out more about that later. Back to the donations.
They're being referred to as Doomsday, I guess. Combined.
Really?
Yeah. Doomsday.
So she'll still wrestle as a singles competitor, then you think?
Yeah, I believe so.
So okay, yeah, so that could make sense then. Doomsday. How about yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to think if there's something better than that. Like something like Doom is a great word for them. But maybe like another word that's more like apocalyptic. That's like Latin or something. But yeah, you got to be careful because Aleister Black is trending in these waters a little bit. He's got more of the Nosferatu entrance. This is more of it's very like underground,
less vampiric and
like,
still ominous in nature. But
Super chat.
Didn't watch either show tonight. Love you guys.
Drew Bar 100. Thank you, Drew Bar, for the $2 super chat, baby. You just made my loins smile, Drew Bar. You made my loins smile with that, Drew Bar.
I'm gonna leave this briefcase right here.
Oh shit! I'm gonna leave this briefcase right here.
I'm gonna leave this briefcase right here.
It's gonna blow you, bitch.
I'm gonna leave this briefcase right here. I'm gonna leave this briefcase right here. Son, run, you fat bitch. Run, you fat bitch. Run, you fat bitch. Run, you fat bitch. Run, you fucking fat bitch. Don't you think I'm a fucking terrorist?
Better run, you better come. You better run to your mom, you cunt.
Purchase your tracks today.
Never run so hard in all your damn life.
Man, she really is sprinting in those fucking sandals. I mean, it's more impressive every week, to be honest.
9 out of 10 tonight. Joe, could you please cut a quick promo as Jake the Snake responding to Brandis promo? Don't forget the meth mouth clicky shit. Thanks.
The J-Boat. Thanks for the 1984. I will do that. So I miss Brandy Rhodes' promo. The whole reason why this whole thing happened, right? When did she cut the promo? Was that before the match?
That was right before the match.
Right, so I came in.
She basically made it sound like they were having a match in a way. She's like, my husband's a good guy who kisses babies, but she's more challenging to pinpoint. And she said she's not Cleopatra or, Delilah, you know, she's Brandy Rhodes, and you'll keep your name my name out of your dirty mouth.
Yeah, so I came in right towards the end of that, like right when she said that, something about mouth or stop talking about me or something. I got that out of it, but that was it. So okay.
Yeah, she said it's not 1991. She's not a damsel in distress having her husband come out to save her.
Yeah. Well, she's not.
Well, he didn't. He was showering. He was washing his asshole.
Where can I? Let me go get that. Where can I get? Well, I guess I don't have time to put all that together, but
yeah, it was very well done though. I did like her promo, and it certainly added to the idea of her being, you know, at QT's side. It made even more sense, and then obviously the payoff was there. So
right. Well, here you go.
Now, Brandy, I heard what you said. You stood in the middle of that ring, and you said that you don't need a man to save you, that you don't need a hero, that you can stand on your own. But I proved to you tonight that that's exactly what you needed. Because when the darkness corners you, when the sadness and the despair sucks you in, you're gonna want help. You're gonna want something to cuddle up to. You're gonna want something that you can rely on. You're gonna need a safety blanket. And you're gonna turn around and all you're gonna see is him. All you're gonna see is me. All you're gonna see is the darkness. All you're gonna see is the evil inside. And the one thing that's different between the happiness and the good is the evil will never, ever lie to you. Because it's real. The pain is real. There's nothing more authentic than the darkness. And now, Brandy, you know what that's like. And I'm gonna continue making you feel that for as long as I can. Until I get to him. Until I get to what I want. And I know that right now he doesn't understand it, but you do, because you've tasted it, and you're gonna taste it again. But Cody, my man, my son, Cody, you are gonna get a taste of the darkness as well. I've tasted it my whole life. There's never been anything as pure. There's never been anything as honest. And Cody, you are gonna know what that feels like. Trust me. And then I'm gonna lick your wife's pussy. How about that?
Come on, Jake. Oh, come on. No,
Jesus,
my
he
God.
always goes just a bit too far.
Everything was fine and everything was okay, and then pull up wife's pussy. Now what? Come on, Jake.
What else we got?
Son of a bitch.
Oh, a
Acts
little
like he's
bit
on
of the
one of
bubbly.
Drew's shows.
That's
Want some
disgusting,
bubbly? Look at
Jake.
this
Come
stuff.
on.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
Fired, goddammit.
Let's get Froggy in the chat. Fuck Jelly Nutella, he's a redneck hillbilly faggot retard who
Oh.
blocked me. Joe, you want to fuck that young cunt 18-year-old pussy on air you tonight? I don't condone rape, but...
Oh, God. No, I wasn't into her at all sexually. That's weird. Mr. Gallo de Oro, the way the white people say it. Thank you, Al Gallo. What's up, Gallo?
Doesn't condone rape.
Yeah.
But
Well, she's 18, he said. But no, I just liked her wrestling. I couldn't gauge how she looked. I just thought her wrestling.
9/10 Jake the Snake bit was a little cringe. But how about Pineapple FK and Pete?
Oh,
Fight
man.
AF.
So you're...
Main
Wait a
event was
minute.
awesome.
Wait a minute. Abnar Kill, thank you for the $9.99. I just got to get over this. Jake the Snake bit was a little cringe, but how about Pineapple Pete? So you're excited for Pineapple Pete, but the Jake the Snake bit was cringe? I don't know. It was a little weird, but it was like this rapey thing, and so like I liked the darkness of it.
Who lives in a pineapple under this? Yeah, I think that's all I get.
Yeah,
that's all that.
Yeah,
he's a good wrestler too.
Well,
I haven't seen too much from Pete, but
remember Pennzoil Pete?
Yeah. Oh, who could forget Pennzoil?
That's all I can think of when I hear Pineapple Pete. I'm like, oh, Pennzoil Pete. It's me, Pennzoil Pete.
And the motor oil dripping down the face.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna take my dick out because you
God
donated
Almighty!
$50. You donated $50, motherfucker, boy. I'm a rich motherfucker.
Whoa!
Very solid show tonight. 8/10 but earlier tonight. Joe said on Twitter Welsh versus Ballsy is the feud of the year. Where is Ballsy's Twitter, Ballsy? Him calling out your bitch ass.
Whoa. Yeah, I tried to tweet him. I wasn't sure I couldn't remember if he had a Twitter. And because my Twitter's been down, I couldn't remember. So thank you, D. Welsh. Holy shit, D. Welsh dropping a bomb.
Making it rain.
D. fucking Welsh. Who wants to suck him off in the chat right now?
Wants to see your ass cheeks clap.
Oh. Ugh. At first I was down with that, and then I realized what you said. Now I'm grossed out.
Then you let it process.
Yeah, the meat plant's not working right now. D. Welsh, thank you very much, man, and I hope people give these people love because they're keeping
a little bit of the bubbly.
The streams alive.
Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
Thank you, Welsh.
Did you guys see Cross Scarlet entrance? Wow, was it good?
Rated R Superstar. Well, now I've seen it, and I think it's great. Yeah, dude, it was really good on NXT now that I've seen it. I think Jake said he flipped over in time to catch it in real time, but we both got to rewatch all this shit again.
I went back because Spaz Phoenix messaged me and said, you have to see this. So
yeah. Oh, man, dude.
Couldn't deny him.
I got hit up by everybody as well, but I didn't, unlike you, I didn't check. I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll see it. But it was good.
A little bit of the
Usually
bubbly.
Next day, but.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it. Bubbly.
While I was watching AU, I was thinking how many of these guys came in Tommy's mommy.
Oh, no. Jesse James in the chat. What's up, man? AJ Adams. Thank you, AJ Adams, for the $3. No doubt a gigantic circle rape on Tommy NC's mothers. No doubt about it. And by the way, the video with me and Tommy NC is back up on Corrupted Nation right now. So, and it's on Patreon as well if you need the link. So it's there. Questions from my mother and our podcast are up on Patreon.
Oh, a little bit of the
Big
bubbly.
week this week.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Joe YouTube search WWE will suffer.
WWE will suffer. Cunt Angle, thanks for the $3. I will search that. That's bizarre, but I mean, I've been saying that for 8 years now, but that's how I started this channel. I started this channel because I was so angry with how bad WWE was getting.
Yeah.
So we've been on this constant downward spiral. Jakey, is it weird that we have been on a downward spiral? We're still...
Things started to feel like, oh, hey, they're coming back a little bit. And then just right back down.
Jake to Brandy, wanna play 21?
Do you want to play? Do you want to play with my snake? I don't even give a fuck about my own daughter. You don't think I won't fuck you?
Oh, Gerald Armstrong, thank you.
I shouldn't even say that it went back up. It just kind of plateaued briefly, and then everything crashed again. Because remember, there was a point in time where SmackDown was better than Raw. And
yes.
After the brand split, it seemed like things were starting to pick up then a little bit. And they were, embellishing in characters a bit more and giving some new storylines. And then, nope, let's mess that up because we can't have Raw be beaten by SmackDown. Now they want that to be the case, but not then.
TNA, the snake was going to fuck Brandy. Remember when it did it? It fucking pissed on Dean Ambrose, and snakes piss white, so it looked like jizz.
Came everywhere.
When all NXT has is an entrance, it's bad.
James Messner, that's a good point. I mean, NXT has these great entrances, but AEW has really been bringing the content. So
do a little basketball dance off the concrete.
There's another one from James.
I mean, I'm just so sick of you little meth head
devil worshippers.
I'm going to eat somebody.
I'll be honest, I'd like to take a big bite out of your face.
I've
My
never seen a
superpower.
fan base in wrestling okay with the same style
my superpower.
as I have with WWE fanboys.
And James Metzler, we say that, and I agree with you. Sometimes they're a little bit obnoxious, AEW and WWE fans. But, not that they're not one and the same sometimes, but, but the bottom line is, dude, these guys are a mess, and, but they're leaving. The fan bases are dwindling, so they are going away.
They're not sticking around to watch.
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
For you seeing Guevara take that massive fucking headshot by a golf cart might be the best thing I've ever seen. For NXT I'm enjoying Balor. I wish this is how he was in WWE. Also Joe, thanks for the channel help. Got almost 6K.
Yeah, you got 6,000 views the other day. Hell yeah. Did I do anything to help that at all? I mean, that'd be cool if I did, because, but Robbie Hyde, man, thank you, dude, Robbie. What's up, bro?
That's awesome.
Yeah, we just talked to him, and then he blew up. Here comes Toxic Death.
My name is Kane and I'm donating.
Damien next AU World Champion confirmed.
I mean, can we call it Dinkian? It wasn't quite Damien. It was like the Damieno or something. It was a mini Damien. But Toxic Death, thanks for the 666.
I'm going to stick with it. Damien number 7.
Yeah, Damien number 7 was a little malnourished. I don't know. Guys, if you didn't see Monetize This, I mean, we're going to play a couple clips to end the show tonight, but Monetize This episode 262. It is age restricted. Because of that, it probably lost about a couple thousand views, but I'm telling you, man, that fucking show was a wild one the other night. And
what an episode.
You got to watch
okay,
it.
You've been in the country
fucked.
about the... Oh, my God!
Oh, God, no.
Okay, you've been in the country about the... Oh, my God! Okay, you've been in the country about the... Oh, my God!
That Jake promo got me rock hard. And then the end happened, ha ha ha. But on another note, Sean, the perfect job as Spears with the air horn had me dying during the whole night. Couldn't figure out where that shit was coming from throughout the night.
I didn't even think about bringing that up. Soundwave 92, that's pretty funny. Yeah, Sean Spears on the air horn all night, or the boat horn or whatever. And, dude, yeah, the Soundwave 92, thank you, man. Dude, how about, I mean, Sammy Guevara is such a shit-eating piece of shit that he's great. Like, Sammy Guevara has really cracked me up, man. I was burying him for his Fruit Panda.
Oh,
yeah.
A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
He's been
Want
great.
some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
While I was giving Brandy my black anaconda dingus, I heard a gunshot in the bathroom. Tommy put a gun in his asshole and committed anal suicide.
There is no way that's true, AJ Adams, because he loves his asshole. He loves anuses and assholes and ass play. So, God, blowing out his asshole would be the last thing. I would think, if anything, he would take pictures of it.
Yeah, I think he'd shoot himself in the head before he touched his ass.
No, man, I think he's got hero worship for his own asshole.
Exactly. He wouldn't want to hurt his ass.
A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Not hurt his
Want some
ass.
bubbly?
Unless he was getting
Look
a
at
gun
this
in the
stuff.
butt.
Yeah.
A little bit of the bubbly.
There you go. That's what happened.
YouTube search WWE will suffer, smirking face.
WWE will suffer.
I'll eat your ass.
That's Chris Benoit telling us that now. Are the dogs
Sizing
by the
up my
pool?
neighbors.
I don't know. Like WWE, why is that? Why is he telling us to watch that so many times? I don't get it. Is this the video?
What?
You fear the truth, and I will.
Oh, it's gritty.
Yo, this whole city, we're gritty. Yo, we might eat our own shitty. Yeah. Eat our own shitty. In the city of Philly, we eat shitty. We're gritty as can be. We can survive off our motherfucking own feces. In Philly, we're gritty.
Gonna get gritty.
Soul City, we'll eat our own shitty.
Gonna get shitty.
That's why our mascot looks like a...
There was a few times I think Jake forgot he was on camera. He wanted to straddle Brandy so badly. Jake's hands was close to her crotch when picking the snake off her ha-ha. But enjoy the live show again.
Alabama. What's going on, man? Alabama, you know what it was like, dude? Alabama, it was like the snake raped her, and then he was also raping her. It was just so creepy, but I loved it. So cringy and creepy. You know there's going to be SJWs that tweet about that. They're like, so this is what we're doing on the show, like insinuating a woman is a defenseless woman's getting raped by and then animals,
Yeah, bestiality.
Oh God,
Here we go.
know it. I can't wait too because these, Brandy and Cody, and I God bless them. They're beautiful people, and they mean well. They really see. I think that they don't. I think that they're good people, and they're embracing sort of a lot of the SJW stuff, but they're not quite SJWs themselves.
No, so they're used to a certain
mindset,
and
so they don't know that they're actually going to get that. PA the Baker,
Omega.
Are you ready for this? It's me, Marilyn Manson. Are you ready for this? Marilyn Manson. Are you ready for this?
9/10 AU was awesome.
Yeah.
Honestly don't want the title on Mox, would like to see Brody with it. Not excited about Cross or NXT, it was predictable with IO and Dream losing. Vince will see Cross and he will be on main roster in 6 months without Bordeaux.
Yeah, a lot of people think Dream's in trouble because of what happened. 9 out of 10 for AEW. I mean, that's really high. I don't even know how I feel about that, PA the Baker. Because I was so tired when I was watching AEW tonight that I felt like I wasn't giving it a fair shot, but I loved it anyway. So I thought I was more around a 7 for AEW, but...
Yeah, I'm probably there, my 6.5 or 7 myself.
Yeah, so I think... maybe I'll change that when I rewatch, because I'm going to rewatch AEW, and then I'm going to watch all of NXT, and I'm going to either do a review. I know I say this a lot, but I'm going to try to keep to it. I'm going to very much try to do a review tomorrow, like a follow up to all this.
Yeah, I mean, spoilers aside, not saying who won, but you had Adam Cole and Velveteen Dream in a match tonight for the title. Same thing with Charlotte and Io Shirai, and both matches were about 7 minutes long. So.
Yeah.
Take that as you will.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that other than all I keep thinking about is Jake the Snake Roberts and Brandy. That I thought the opening of AEW was a solid wrestling opening, and then I can't help but laugh at the ridiculousness at the end of AEW.
There was nothing outright tonight that I didn't like.
Yeah.
There's nothing that I would have said, all right, I won't have this on the show. There's things that obviously could have been done better, but there was nothing on this show tonight, overall, looking back, that I would say needs to be replaced. A little bit of the bubbly. Entirety.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff.
Here comes some more.
A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
I rather lick the shit off of Vince McMahon's adult diaper that watch AU/10.
I'd rather lick the shit off McMahon's adult diaper than watch AEW.
Wow, you must really hate Cody.
All Erect Wrestling donated that. Jesus. WWE will suffer. What the fuck did I just watch? Why is everybody talking about that? What the fuck is going on?
I can't hold back any longer. You created this monster
Shit
within
bomb.
me, and now you will see.
So I was told Fat
For years I
Bullfrog
have been in
called
the
me a fidget. Nice quick question, didn't Bullfrog accuse me of being a cyberbully? Yet I heard him calling me a fidget behind my back. Nice Welsh, we will see whose ass is going down.
Jesus. It's Ballsy. It might be coming for D. Welsh on Monetize This week. Again. But ladies and gentlemen, we are going to play some of the clips from Monetize This because there's some funny shit over there. But we got to give credit. Speaking of D. Welsh, we got to give credit. Red Comet Man, ladies and gentlemen, he is right now The winner from Monetize This, he is the king of the wheel for the week. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody, praise him in the chat right now. Red Comet Man.
Hell yeah.
He overcame D. Welsh's 3-time reign. So Red Comet Man, wherever you are, my friend, if you're in the chat or watching, shout out to you, my friend. You are the king. And
hats off to you. Yeah, D. Welsh is right. This WWE video, it's from I Am Anonymous WWE. My reveal is near. WWE will suffer. Checking that out. It's pretty ominous and creepy.
I mean, isn't it just something some fan did to get attention for some goofiness or something? I mean, I can't quite get it.
I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. You know, I don't know if it coincides with the hacker thing that's going on. That's what it kind of feels like.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The whole thing was just very weird. But
wait,
you never know.
Wait.
I don't know if it's related to anything at all. But the video itself was a cool concept.
So you think that this is actually something official done off the grid?
Yeah, kind of like an ARG, you know, one of those reality game things. And
I was thinking it was
create a little
literally
bit of buzz, and
I thought it was
that's
a
what
fan.
it feels to me.
I was thinking it was a fan that just was fucking around, but you're right. So that you think it's a real, like, they launched this as a gimmick to promote whatever the hell's going on with this.
Yeah, because it's pretty high production value, it seems. I mean, fans could do that, but
the
they
Soundwave says they mentioned Chris Benoit, so it's not part of WWE.
Maybe not.
It's not. Maybe not. If they mention Chris Benoit, there's no.
Yeah, no. There's been a live stream and stuff, and
this is nothing to do with WWE then. So it's just some fan making some weird ominous video.
Yeah, it seems more. Well, when I look into the channel, I only saw that one video, but I'll check more into it.
Well,
for
because
out of nowhere.
dude, they're never gonna. They would the minute you say they mention Benoit, that's it. That's out.
Yeah.
The window.
See, I didn't know that, but I'll look more into it for out of nowhere because it's definitely something interesting.
It looks fake. It looks. See, I right away I thought it looked just like a fake video, and now it is a fake video. So fuck it.
Yeah,
why is everybody
it
telling me
seems
to
that
watch
way
it?
because they've had live streams the past few days, and
That's some stupid fan thing. That's what I thought. But everyone's like, go see it, go see it. It's stupid and dumb. It's some stupid kid made it.
yeah,
That's
more
what
than
it is.
likely. I thought it at first just by going that one video that I played on Twitter, I was like, oh, I could picture them doing some type of ARG thing because people have even been saying, oh, CM Punk is the hacker for SmackDown.
Yeah.
Because they started airing
Oh,
the hacker
God.
things on their show there. What is it? Backstage.
Oh,
But,
God.
But Punk has nothing to do with that, obviously. We know that without even having to have that confirmed.
The podcast with me and Tommy is up. It's already up, dude.
Nice.
Back up. I announced it earlier, but I guess Shid wasn't here. It's already back up, brother. Everybody wanted that podcast back up. It's back up. I had to edit
like I
out
said, I didn't get to finish it yet, but it was a hell of a show. You guys, even you calling your mom for a bit, that was hilarious.
Yeah, I did. I had to edit at the very end, dude. The last minute of the show, I when Tommy hung up, it like showed a phone number. Wasn't a big deal. It was nobody's really number thing. It wasn't a big deal. It looked like the guy even said it was like his Skype number or something. But
still, just to be safe.
Yeah, just to be safe, I edited it out with a screen blur. So the whole show's there. There's nothing taken out. There's anything. You'll see it from earlier. It's still an hour and 18 minutes long.
Speaking of entertainment today, I did enjoy the fact of you politely messaging Ryback on Twitter. You know, you sent him a tweet saying, hey, let's do a podcast. And if you don't want to give me any type of, clout, credit whatsoever, no promotion, you can even have me go by a different name. I'll be Biff Jones, something random you came up with.
Yeah.
And he immediately blocked you.
Yep, he blocked me right away. I said, hey, let's bury the
He
hatchet
still follows me, oddly enough.
Oh,
I still
really?
think that was a robot, but...
That's so bizarre. Yeah, he blocked me straight up. I was like, hey, let's bury the hatchet, man. Come on, this is dumb. Like, I'll promote you, because people keep asking me still to talk to him and stuff like that. So I do.
Super Chat.
Tried to, anyways.
Party.
Just makes me smile and laugh during this crazy 2020 every show. WWE does only once in a while, like the Drew and Seth's contract signing.
AEW makes me smile and laugh during this crazy 2020 show. WWE once in a while. Yeah, I agree. The real YT. Like, yeah, Drew and Seth during that contract signing was hilarious. That moment was really funny. That might be my favorite, one of my favorite WWE moments of the year. Right next to Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins at WrestleMania and The Undertaker and AJ at WrestleMania. Those moments so far this year are my favorite things. And what's funny is they all took place without an audience. Fucking bizarre is that? Can you believe we're into May? I mean, but we need to get rid of this year.
Yeah, this year we need a refund, a redo.
I'm ready to reserve the idea that this whole year is a loss. That we'll try again in 2021 type of deal.
We're gonna have to because
you're gonna have to.
This year's done for.
Yeah, it really feels like that. It really feels like, hey, chalk this year up to a loss. We'll see you next year.
I don't feel like there's been any positives coming out of this year. So
yeah, this is very.
I know everybody
strange.
says that every year. Oh, can it be last year? Can it be 2018 again? And the year before, could it be 2017 again? Grass is always greener, elsewhere. And in hindsight, things always seem bad at the time, but really, you've been through more. But not when it comes to this year.
No, Jake, this has to be.
This is just bad all around.
No, but this has to be the worst year of our lives. I mean,
yeah,
like,
a
well, maybe,
lot of,
I mean,
lot of issues.
You've had brain surgery, and stuff like that. My father died when I was 8, but still
collectively,
yeah. But collectively,
I've had worse years, but collectively, yeah.
As all of humanity, like right now, anybody who's not, I mean, maybe people over 50 remember sometime like during Vietnam or something, or I don't know, but like collectively, this is the worst year.
See, I avoid Twitter
Ever.
times because I don't want to come on and divulge and just bitch and complain. But I mean that's what I try to avoid. Just spewing hatred onto the internet like it's a journal. But honestly, I mean it's been more taxing in trying this year to try and look at things glass half full and be positive because there's just so much to bring you back down. I've tried to, as sick as I've been, at least, Courtney and Danny have been home from work and school. So I've had extra help, with things. And I've tried to look at it in that sense. But yeah, even still with just the virus alone and wildfires and the economy and just health related issues, just so much of it for everybody. It's been a nightmare.
Yeah, dude, it's been horrible. And Jake, I don't want it to be any more horrible for you, so man, I want to get you out of here. I'm sure you're gonna get.
Yeah, I got to go and take some more medication, and tomorrow night I'll look into other stuff. But I've got a few stories from Money in the Bank. We'll obviously give you our predictions for that as well, and we'll talk about some of the booking changes that are going on behind the scenes in the tag division with WWE.
It will be a
They're
positive
breaking
this
up
year.
heavy
I will be
machinery, so
president.
that's not great. But
Joe Biden just said he's going to touch kids.
oh, there we go. That's news.
We've already done that, Joe. We've already seen you do that, Joe. But yes,
Been doing that since the 80s.
Tomorrow night on Out of Nowhere, Jake's gonna have some stuff. We may go earlier if we have to. Like if Jake's not feeling that well, we may try to get it. We may go live earlier without warning. I'll just say that. If Jake's like, yo, I'm getting worse, like we gotta go now. Like I'm gonna go live earlier with Jake so we can get that in there. And, that way he's not up until 2 degrading because it's worse at night for him, sure. So we'll talk about that. We haven't even talked about that. I'm just saying that now.
Yeah, we'll make it work, though.
We'll see.
Make sure everybody's properly entertained. But, yeah, I'd give tonight a 6.5 for sure. I know a good amount of people want to call in as well. So thank you, Chad, as always. Stay sexy, stay healthy, and I will catch you tomorrow. Let me know if you're going to do anything for NXT.
All right, baby. I will give you a call. Right. I'll try to call you in the day at some point.
Sounds good. Have a good one, everybody.
See you, Jake. Thank you to Jake, man. Whoop. Thank you to Jake, man, for being here, covering AEW with me here tonight. And as promised, here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Before we, there's a couple things to show you, but, oh my God, dude. The Alex Jones thing, like, good Lord. Where is the Alex Jones thing? Because it's too funny. Like, talking about, oh my God!
It's not me. I
like he talks about eating his fucking neighbors, guys.
Brother. Hey, let me talk to him. You don't gotta defend yourself. Listen,
that is not my brother.
Listen,
you are not gay. Stop fucking lying to the audience for publicity.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I am gay.
No, you're not.
Well, Scott is my boyfriend.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you. I'm sorry. All right. D. Welsh is the top donation of the stream so far.
Oh yeah, I got that. I got a tweet. I got to play of that.
Listen to this.
Yeah, dude.
300 points to Bullfrog. He's Man,
so fucking fun.
Where is that? Because yeah, he's like, I'll eat my ass or something. Somebody sent it to me. They're like,
I'll eat their ass. I'll eat my neighbor's ass if I have to.
Yeah, where is it? I know I liked it.
I have to.
I'll eat my ass if I have to. I'll eat my whole fucking anus.
My daughters will eat their anus.
Oh, here it is.
I will eat my neighbors. I'm not letting.
Oh my god, dude, he is. Oh my god, this guy might be my dad. I'm thinking, because I was adopted. This guy might be my fucking dad. Is this guy my dad? By the way, our video got age restricted tonight. I wonder why. I wonder which reasons. I wonder what reason of all of them.
Well, I'm sure we could come up with about 20 of them. Monica made a great point in the chat that with only one 10,000 slot on the wheel, it's hit like 5 or 6 times.
It really has hit a lot.
5,000. We haven't seen, any of the single slots, but 10,000 keeps hitting.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah.
I hope it keeps happening.
Fucking D. Welsh probably rigged the wheel.
My kids die. I'm just gonna be honest. I'll admit it. I will eat
D.
my
Welsh.
neighbors. I'm not letting my kids die. I'm just gonna be honest. My superpower is being honest. I've extrapolated this out, and I won't have to for a few years since I got food and stuff. But I'm literally looking at my neighbors now and going, I'm ready to hang them up and gut them and skin them and chop them up. You know what I'm ready?
Oh my god! What the fuck is wrong with him?
Well, we weren't age restricted before.
We're definitely age restricted now. Dude,
he looks hungry. He actually looks hungry right there.
I just love dude, the fuck?
I'm gonna die, dude.
I'll eat my neighbors. See, my superpower is being honest. I'll eat your ass.
I'll eat out. Make me eat your fucking
He's so
ass.
serious. He's so serious.
Let me just eat your ass.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die.
Looks like fucking Bubba Ray Dudley.
It does kind of.
Joe, is this what Bubba Ray looked like when you confronted?
Yeah, it's kind of what he looked like. It really is. It really is kind of what he looked like.
Did he say he would eat your ass?
You got kids? You got kids?
I'm combat model, optimum self-sufficiency. Probably the leader. The point is have you thought about that yet? Because I'm somebody that
I love when he sticks those little things in there. I'm self-sufficient, probably the leader.
Fix this, and I'm starting to think about having to eat my neighbors. You think I like sizing up my neighbor, how I'm going to haul him up by a chain and chop his ass up? I'll do it. My children aren't going hungry. I will eat your ass.
I mean, maybe don't eat the neighbor. Maybe go hunting with all those guns you have in your house.
Oh my god!
Like maybe there's some deer to hunt. I mean, just me. I mean, what? I mean, I
go straight for eating their ass.
I mean, I mean, listen, I'm making fun of this, but I don't know if you guys remember on Monetize This or on one of the shows, maybe Throwdown, a couple weeks back, 4 weeks ago or so, I talked about this. I said, dude, maybe I just kill my neighbor and eat them. Do you remember me saying that? Does anybody remember me? I said, dude, just eat my neighbor. It'd be a hell of a lot easier than going hunting. If I can't kill a fucking deer, I mean, just eat the neighbor. Like I said
Not
this.
off the top of my head, I must have been off that week or something. It must have been the throwdown I missed.
Somebody in the chat knows I said this because definitely 300 people or so were listening. So somebody remembers this, and somebody tell me what episode that is, and we'll compare the clips. But it's very almost identical. But not his is more horrific, I think. But
Play your fucking clips.
I basically I was going into how I'd have to hunt and how I'd have to whatever and how hard it is to kill a deer with a.
$5 cheer for the post show.
Yeah.
Check it out. Don't be a bitch.
You're a fuck.
I'm no bitch.
Take it, then it's wrong. You hang me out to dry. I can see you every night. Rain.
I'm dead.
Can't believe this motherfucker graduated down the street.
Oh no. What the fuck?
Oh my god,
Ryback.
perfect.
Hey, Ryback, I heard you were. I heard
Hey,
you were-
listen, man.
Yeah.
Is this Cronin? I'm not talking about wrestling at all, bro. I'm here to talk about straight dick.
Oh my God, we're actually talking to the real.
I can't
Ryback
believe
here.
you came in.
Fucking Ryback. What do you think? I'm fucking around here, man? I ain't got time for this shit, bro.
Listen, Ryback.
$2,000 I come in your Discord. Right off the bat, $2,000.
Yes, we will pay you $2,000, Ryback. I'm really sorry for what I did. Honestly, dude, I didn't fucking.
You're ruffling feathers, Cronin. You're ruffling feathers, bro.
Yeah, but you gotta admit, sometimes you gotta ruffle feathers, man. Sometimes, I mean, look, it got you in here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I know you do wrestling, but I'm online looking for like porn sites for cock. That's when and I just came across you right now.
Oh my
Tell you
God,
the
right?
truth.
Jesus, Ryback. I mean, I don't know what you're. This is really.
Hey,
weird.
listen, man.
No,
I work out with cock. You know what I mean? Like I weightlift dudes, like whole men. I pick them up and put them down.
Hey, I've got a lot of respect for Ryback here, but I need to understand, why is it that you legally changed your name to Ryback Reeves, Ryback Ryan Reeves? Like, why did you decide to try to fuck?
Because listen, as Ryan, nobody fucking knows me. Okay, I'm just that big dude. All right, but when I put Ryback in front of it, it's fire. It's straight fire, bro.
Yeah.
This is why. You know what I mean? I love being gay, so I had to put like rye bread and Ryback, and I just wanted something with a rye in it.
Well,
Hey, listen,
everybody's got a little bit of controversy in their careers. We wanted to know: did you really injure CM Punk? Was that intentional, or was that just an accident?
Bro. I meant to do it.
Oh my God!
You see that fucking dude's ears? I mean, come on. How could you not want to be in a ring with this guy and want to fucking hurt him?
Bro, did Vince McMahon ever touch you?
Me and Vince were fucking for like 4 years, bro. Seriously, on the reg. I would go to his house and I would tear it out, and we'd work out together, and then he'd shoot me with a needle, and then we'd fuck again, and it was like an ongoing thing. That's why I was so surprised when they let me go. You know, I mean,
That's terrible.
I'm the boss. I mean, you should have a good spot. You know, I mean, not be losing your shit. You know.
Yeah, you figure he would have kept you around forever.
Dave Rose might be dead.
So much.
Considering my dick smelt like him, I would think that I had a job for a while.
I gotta know, with Mr. McMahon, were you a top or were you a bottom?
I was a bottom guy because, as old as he is, I used to cut the circulation off to his throat. So sometimes he would turn blue. So I had to take the bottom.
Gotcha.
Oh
a little bit of yeah.
Yeah, I've heard he's
Party.
slowed down. Now I heard he's slowed down over the years though. So like maybe the last few years you were there, it wasn't quite the same. I mean, I don't know.
I think that's what happened when the Alzheimer's kicked in. He didn't really know what the fuck was going on anymore. So I would just like show up there and I'd be giving him that look, like, the look when you want to fuck. And he would look at me like, what the fuck's this guy looking at? And I knew then that Alzheimer's had seeped in. So I just, I was like, fuck, man. I just started raping him anyway. Just throw him up against the fucking wall.
We know that Vince also, besides the lemon parties, he likes the juice. Did he ever try and force you to take steroids?
Oh yeah, like I said, man, we shared needles. We used to he'd shoot me up, I'd shoot him up. I fucking loved it. I mean, it was great. I was getting all my shit for free. Can't
beat it. How did you come up with the infamous term "feed me more"?
That actually has to do with steroids. That and cock. That's what it was mainly about.
Makes perfect sense.
Can do the move this for a long time.
Psychopath. I can't see the
Joe goes. I wanted to play that. Jerk up on me, will you fucking jerk up on me? Joe Cronin, jerk up on me, will I fucking jerk up on me? Joe fucking jerk up on me, will I fucking jerk myself up? Joe fucking jerk up on me. Jerk up on me tonight. Joe Cronin, I baked a cake for you, man. Now I want to be the announcer on your show. Fuck that. Will you fucking jerk off on me if I jerk off on you? 100 episodes of Monetize This. I baked a cake, and now I want you to jerk on my face. Hey, fucking Cronin, don't you fucking moaning. Stop fucking wasting your goo-goo in your baby.
Who will ever forget when it was Monetized This episode 100, and Scott baked a cake for the show, and I didn't know that. I was busy with trying to plan a million other things, and he had baked a cake to be on the show, and I just didn't understand how big of a deal it was to him, and that he had baked a fucking cake. But who will ever forget, when Scott baked a cake? And then he, proceeded to go crazy on Skype. But it was a lot of fun, man. That Ryback stuff made me think of that. I'm out of here, everybody. We will see you tomorrow night. We'll take calls. We'll take a lot of calls tomorrow, okay? I will do a lot of calls on the show tomorrow. Lots of call-ins, lots of calls, lots of talks, lots of things like that. And we will do a lot of shit like that tomorrow, okay? So look for that tomorrow. Let me see if I can sift through this. I want to see if I can find it. Let's see. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, here's what I wanted to show you. Let's see. Sirius Satellite. No, that's not it. Here it is. On email. Shop AEW. Here it is. Shop AEW. Brand new AEW Nerds bomber jackets. Extremely limited quality. Can I ask any of you out there, this is a good look at my email here, does anybody else get what I'm getting here? Like, every time Shop AEW sends me an email, I get a cluster of like fucking 3 of them all at once. Are you guys getting this same fucking thing in your email? I had to zoom in on it so you could see it. Like, every time AEW sends me an email to advertise something, I don't know why, but I get 3 of them in a row. Like, bling, and then like 30 seconds later, bling, bling, bling. And I'm like, oh, it's all the same email. Like, what a weird glitch. I emailed them. I tried to email their people and be like, yo, there's some kind of glitch where, like, you send out multiple emails of the same thing. You realize that? And I don't know. They haven't said anything back. But I'm just wondering if you guys have seen this shit, too. Because what the fuck is that about? It's driving me goddamn nuts. But maybe not. Maybe you're not getting that, and I'm getting that. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe you guys aren't getting this, and just I am. Maybe I'm nuts. I feel like I'm getting these though. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's weird that I get these like fucking just mass emails of this shit. Like, there was one day I think I got 8 in a row. Yeah, you get it too? Ness only gets 1. I don't know. Maybe it's maybe it's our emails. Like, the way it's set up, it's fucked. But I mean, I feel like it's definitely something to do with this.
I baked a cake for you, man. You want me to bake a cake for you?
A lot of people.
You want me to bake a cake for you?
Fucking jerk up on me, Joe Cronin jerk up on me. Hey, fucking waste it. I can jerk up on me, Joe fucking jerk up on me. Will I fucking jerk myself off, Joe fucking jerk up on me. Joe fucking Cronin, will you let me taste it? Joe, don't fucking waste it.
All right, good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm not gaming tonight, Six. What up, Six? Why, you donating $200? I'm gonna game. All right, everybody, I'm gaming 6535. I'm gaming. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding. I'm really gonna get out of here. I need a reset tonight, so I'm not gaming. But I will be back to gaming tomorrow night and probably during the day as well. And I may even make some videos tonight that are gonna go up, but they're gonna be about Diablo mostly, but on Evil Spectrum 3. And of course, my video with Tommy is up again if you missed it earlier in full. But no, 6535. What up, Six? Thank you, man. Have a good night, brother. You all have
extreme body fat burner.
You all have a good night. I will see you tomorrow. Lots of stuff to do tomorrow. See you then.
Cronin, can I jerk up on you?
Click.
Will I fucking jerk up on me? Joe fucking jerk up on me. Will I fucking jerk myself off? Joe fucking jerk up on me. Joe fucking Cronin, will you let me taste it? Joe, don't fucking waste it. I wanna taste it. I baked the fucking cake for 100 episodes of Monetize This. Hey, Joe fucking Cronin, can I jerk up on you? This is Scott McKenna. I just wanna jerk off all over your face. Will you fucking jerk up on me tonight? Hey, Joe Cronin, will you jerk what you see? Cause I just wanna jerk up on you. If you fucking jerk up on me, I will fucking jerk up on you. If you fucking jerk up on me, I will fucking jerk up on you. Jerk up on me tonight. Joe Cronin, I baked a cake for you, man. And now I wanna be the announcer on your show. Fuck that. Will you fucking jerk off on me if I jerk off on you? 100 episodes of Monetize This. I baked a cake, and now I want you to jerk on my face. Hey, fucking Cronin, don't you fucking moaning. Stop fucking wasting your Google and your baby. I want your babies right in my mouth. Hey, fucking Cronin, will you jerk off on me? Because I will jerk off on you if you jerk off on me tonight. Joe, don't waste it. Just turkey baste it and taste it. Put it in your mouth and fucking waste it. Yo, take a finger and lick it and taste it.
Scott Exposed. Good night, everybody. Thanks for listening. That was a lot of fun. Oh, look, there's Scott in the chat now. Mets win again, dude. Why do you always bring up weird shit, dude? Why do you always bring up weird drama? Are you the one that sent me that earlier on Twitter? That's why you're bringing it up in the chat? Dude, I don't know why you DM me all that stuff, but I don't care, bro. I mean, listen, I appreciate it. I do see what you're saying, like that's weird or whatever. But who the fuck notices that, dude? Who the fuck notices that on someone's stream that somebody removed 2 people from their thank yous like within a day and you're fucking bringing it up? That's just so funny that you notice that. That is so weird. And then you sent me the screenshots. That's even weird. I mean, I get it, but like, what am I gonna do? Get upset? You know, like what the fuck? You already that's like the least of the things that I would be upset about. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? Just enjoy the shows, though, man. What the fuck? Mets win again is SC Steve. You think so? Well, normally Steve just shits on me, though. This guy's always sending me stuff. Oh, so you think he's sending me stuff to stir the pot? Like, so he sent me this. This was JB's thing or whatever. It says thank you and I'm not on there. I guess this was yesterday. It says thanks Joe Cronin and thanks Ken. Up there. But now the day after we're gone, me and him are missing from the thank yous, just within a day. So he sends me this big email like, "Did you see what's going on?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, what's going on? Like, what's happening? Is there some kind of crazy news I need to know about?" And he goes, "No, you don't understand what's going on." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, what's going on?" He sends me those, and I'm like, "Oh," I'm like, "Who cares? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Maybe it is him. Maybe it is Steve. What a fuck. What a weird, you fucking people. You weird fucks out there. You're weird. Who the fuck even notices that?" Whatever. That's weird. Well, that's weird too, but whatever. It's weirder that you noticed. Okay? It's weirder that you noticed, I think. Anyway, guys, we'll see you tomorrow night for Out of Nowhere. Out of Nowhere at night, but I'm going to try to do other things during the day and all that other bullshit, so look for that. And I do want to give credit to not to him, no, not Scott. He's good, he's cool, but no. Where is it? Where are we here? D. Walsh. D. Walsh was the top donation of the night. Everybody cheer him. Give him love. $50. Top guy. See you on Twitter at JCS Commentary. And also hope you guys can jump on Patreon too. And check out the Patreon. Plenty of stuff on there. New stuff coming. New announcements coming. Bunch of cool shit. And if you missed me and Tommy's podcast from earlier, it was supposed to just be me live, but then I hit up Tommy. Was like, "Yo, you can call in if you want. I'm doing a show." And then he was like, "Yeah, all right." And so then he did. And then I guess he got heat for that, which I didn't know anything was going on. So a little bit of drama there. I don't know. I fucking couldn't tell you. Anything else I wanted to mention? I think I clarified everything. I don't know if there's anything else to say, really. But that I'll try to take calls tomorrow. I'm tired as hell. I'm going to go to bed. I want a game, though. I want to stay up and hang out and game. I didn't get to game and play and have fun today a lot, so my winding down fun time is not going to happen tonight. And honestly, I wish it would. I want it to happen, but it's not going to. So good night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. God damn, I can't even end the show. That's how tired I am. I'm just blah, blah, blah. Like I'm just babbling on and shit. It's like the outro that will never end. God damn it. Check out my Evil Spectrum channel if you haven't on YouTube. Evil Spectrum 3. Lots of Diablo on it. Warzone is coming up, PUBG, and more on my Evil Spectrum channel. And subscribe to that. And also Shame on News and also Corrupted Nation. Good night. I'm really leaving this time. Song to play out.
Cronin's dick. Riding on Cronin's dick. You're still riding on Cronin's dick. You're still riding on Cronin's dick. Riding on Cronin's dick. Riding on Cronin's dick. You're still riding on Cronin's dick. You're still riding on Cronin's dick. Like a donkey, like a Mustang, like a cat. Riding on Cronin's dick, trying to leapfrog and piggyback.
Hey guys, maybe I'm the one that's the dick rider, cause I made this song, didn't I? I'm here to prove that I am a dick rider and give a lap dance tonight to every guy. But this ain't some kind of diss track. This time I'm talking about my dude. I'm here to ride Cronin's dick on live stream and send you all the nudes. And I ain't coming out the closet, I just wanna feel his necklace from my peepee like a cock ring. Thanks Joe for the boner. My favorite chair is Cronin. My underwear is broken from his boner. And I rhyme boner with boner. It's cause I'm so hard, got boners on the mind. God, all the blood's in my dick, I can't open my eyes.
Riding on Cronin's dick. Riding on Cronin's dick. You're still riding on Cronin's dick.
Actually, I'm riding on
Cronin's dick.
Literally.
Riding on Cronin's dick. Riding on Cronin's dick.
Oh yeah, Joe.
You're still riding on Cronin's dick. You're still riding on Cronin's dick.
Minnesota Vikings fan, I hope you die. I wanna put a fucking bullet through your eyes and chop them out and give them 2 special ed. Special ed need to get himself some gay homo head. It's June, everybody's got rainbows. I don't give a fuck, all you motherfuckers are hoes. Hope you die. Yo, proud to be gay. Get the fuck on my dick. Stupid fucking bitch, Scott McKinnon, suck my prick. Yo, fucking young Republican, you fucking make me sick. Yo, fuck Texas. Push. Yo, fuck you. I hope your fucking mom dies in kush. Eat the fucking bad kush while she smokes it. Suck my fucking dick while she fucking chokes on it. Young Republican, this will never end until your fucking channel's done, motherfucker. This is fucking war, motherfucker. You cracker ass homo fuck. Gonna kill you with the motherfucking Mack truck. Yo, Scott, I ain't buying your shit. It's super ugly.
Audio Jungle.
Say that shit they can, make them mad at me again. You so desperate for friends, but won't this fucking man? You refuse to ban, wanna stock, always stock. Got no life, can't survive, how the fuck is it you haven't died? I guess the devil really has 100 lives. Wolf the cried, stupid goof, got no proof, go away like poof. You really mad that I'm better making fun of you and everything that I ever motherfucking do. You wanna spew, step right up, I will tell you how to pot. Like a fire smells at first, go away, solid ones always worse. You a curse, bubble burst, I drink your motherfucking tears just to motherfucking quench my thirst. Here's a mic, try to battle back, but you can't. Cause Scott McKinnon, you can call my show your band. Sorry to see you go, my friend. Not yeah, there's a 90s motherfucking reference. If I was Scott, I'd probably put a bullet in my head. Your reason to live, to react to things that I said. Twist the words around to manipulate the dumb, but you can't affect my mood, you just made me number one. Stressing everybody out, we just wanna have some fun. You creeping into everyone's DM, soxing everyone. What the fuck is wrong with you? If I was Scott, I'd probably put a bullet in my head too. If I was Scott, but I'm not.
And because I watch wrestling, I know all the weird independent wrestling moves. I'm gonna use some of them on. I'm gonna MK Ultra. My apologies.
The problem you will always have is no one here can be your dad. Can't replace all the emptiness that you've ever had. I know it sucks, I know it's sad. Sorry, Scott, you're just a fad. Pucker up, you motherfucker, kiss my motherfucking ass. Break up the boys, makes you smile. Sent to exile, hope you suffer in your motherfucking rot, a motherfucking wild sky. I probably put a bullet in my head. Your reason to live, to react to things that I said. Twist the words around to manipulate the dumb, but you can't affect my mood, you just made me number one. Stressing everybody out, we just wanna have some fun. You creeping into everyone's DMs, doxing everyone. What the fuck is wrong with you? If I was Scott, I'd probably put a bullet in my head too. If I was Scott.
I'm not me.
Yeah, baby.
So, do those just go to Larry Funk by default?
I was gonna say, yeah. I'll give it to him. I got a new liver. What is up with that? I put the liver in my back and it's liver fat. Yo, some kid had to die, but now I live. Crazy as fuck, crazy as sit. So when I sit down on the motherfucking toilet seat, the brown stuff starts to fall down, it starts to leak. And you know I'm not dead, I'm ready to shed the poop in my bunghole. Here it comes, ready to go. I got the ass cheeks popping. I got them ass cheeks popping. I got that doo-doo dropping. I'm dropping poo-poo popping, and I'm pooping and I'm popping and I'm pooping in the potty. And this is what I do when I'm drinking at the party. I grab a fucking beer and then I stare at a girl and then my asshole starts to hurl. I got the motherfucking left one rocking. I got the motherfucking right one talking. I got that rumbling, start to rumble round, so I'm heading down to that round thing. It's kind of brown, gonna drop something in the water. It might splash back, I might feel the fucking water in my ass crack. I don't care if it hits me in the underwear, cause it will dry out. Yo, but now wait for it to come out. I got the ass cheeks popping. I got that doo-doo dropping. I got the poo-poo popping. Plop, 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 popping fucking tennis racket Jones. You got the raps, but how about this? Check out this, PHAT fat. Yo, I'm singing and I'm rhyming and things are getting nuts. And that's why everybody's always dropping all these bucks. Yo, Steven German, you can drop dose if you want. I can go to your mom's house and eat a cunt. Fucking Steven German look like the Monopoly dude. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? You're always rude. Steven German walking down the street, nothing leaks. You got nothing going on, you don't got what might need. I got the feature with the poopy that falls out. And Steven, you got the eyes with the unibrow connects, dude. My fucking bunghole is
I love Scott. I wanna fuck Scott McKinnon. Ribbit, oh Scott McKinnon. I wanna fuck you, Scott. Aryan, alien. Ooh la 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 la. Ooh la. Palm my ass, I want you to palm my froggy ass. Oh, I'm gonna fuck your ass. I'm a pansexual. I'm looking like a carnivore, but I like the frog in front of me. He's fat, looking like Vader's ex-twin. Oh, Scott, talk dirty to me. Make my froggy ass bleed. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. Oh my God, get Joe Cronin jealous. We're gonna get married in this fucking chapel. Oh la la, we're gonna get married. La 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 la. Oh fuck yeah. pound it in there. Pound it in there. You're gonna take my ass to Froggy Town. Oh, make me frown. I love you, Scott McKinnon. Pound my froggy ass. Pound it, pound it. Ooh la 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 la. Pansexual in this bitch. I'm gonna pound your froggy ass. Ooh, Scott, pound it in there. Make me be that froggy.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want
That's
some
it.
bubbly? Look at this stuff.
Scott.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Ribbon.
Thank you, Six.
I wanna fuck you, Scott. Aryan, alien. Ooh, la 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 la. Ooh, la. Palm my ass. I want you to palm my froggy ass. Oh, I'm gonna fuck your ass. I'm a pansexual. I'm looking like a carnivore, but I like the frog in front of me. He's fat, looking like Vader's ex-twin. Oh, Scott.